So that was one of the most disgusting plays I've ever seen. Complete props to Yeti for pulling that off. That was insane. I'm just like...
I'm sorry.
Sorry about it, but you got down air spike out of a boomerang or something like that. Some Toon Link shenanigans.
Something tells me that Skorpio is going to win this set.
Ooh, Perkins pie bet on it? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Skorpio has been faring a lot better against his brother as of recent.
Get at me.
Get at me. This is losers MSU, so losers only getting
Loser
fourth.
goes home.
Loser goes home. Getting voted off the island.
Although, to be fair, I'm guessing they're going home together.
Get it? Because they're brothers. They live together, family. Peterson! What's up? I hope the Peterson family's watching. They sometimes watch. It's cute.
Do they really?
Yeah,
That's cute.
like they're sisters, I think.
Cute.
Yeah. But anyway, so Skorpio coming out this commanding airspace. He's just like, I feel like a lot of people have been countering Shinjoebi recently with finding out how to command that airspace in the neutral. Like, I've noticed it now from, like, quite a few players.
Yeah. Like, I mean, his neutral's trying to go.
Ooh, not quite.
We got the lightning.
Yeah, but that was great TI by Skorpio. And Skorpio's always had amazing TI. It's very rare that his TI isn't impeccable.
On
point.
He almost got...
Going deep for that shuriken kill. Let's go.
And it's like I wonder how many times they play this at home, you know?
And, you know, that's what I like to see, though, about players who know each other so well. Same thing we see with Prince Kirby and the
I've never seen down throw to up air with Greninja.
Yeah.
So that could be a DI thing where it's like a DI in or...
Like, because these two are so familiar with each other, they go for really deep options and really weird things. If that was Levin's sword, I think that would have killed. Yeah, that would have totally been it. Robin's up air is phenomenal. Yeah, just you know, playing they just know each other so well. They're like jumping around and they're totally like sensing, oh, okay, you're gonna shuriken. Oh, you're gonna want to be going for your thunder charge.
Yeah.
But Shinjoebi closes the gap and gets a nice up throw for the first
one thing
stop.
I noticed more and more is like their matches get longer. Like every time I see in the tournament, they just keep getting longer because it's like.
Yeah, they're too afraid to commit to anything because they know each other so well.
The other one knows, you know, how to react and what to punish with.
Exactly. Oof. It's like that point where if like Skorpio had to fight another Greninja or Shinjoebi had to fight another Robin, they'd be set. Ooh, and
wanted that first hit, but Shinjoebi was wise enough to kind of fade back, but
gets checkmate. But I did like the recovery because he stayed very much on the inside, just making the slope of Town and City.
Greninja's not one to get stuck under anything really either.
No, that's true. He has a nice momentum on his hydro pump. He's just hard to control.
Even on my lat.
Yeah, that's true. Oof.
But a pretty healthy advantage for Shinjoebi, but it wouldn't surprise me to see Skorpio make a comeback here.
Right. Which I like don't get because like all of Robin's moves are electric type, and you know. I'm so mad at you, right? Just kidding. But yeah, Shinjoebi just has great presence, and that was amazing.
He seriously just did that.
He threw it out.
You don't see Shinjoebi do that very often. He just does it.
True. But I think he saves it for moments where you least expect it, or when you're in a high-pressure situation and you know your opponent's panicking, you're better able to get away with throwing things out because they're in a situation where, like, oh, I got a high percent, oh crap, you know, like, so they tend to do less safe things. Top players, not so much, of course, because they know how to harness that nervous energy.
This is
really
like a
well,
different type of matchup, though. It's like when you watch, you know, again, and Beast and Prince Kirby play each other. It's like they're playing each other at this point. Like, you know, I don't know if you see that.
No, it is.
That level of family that you kind of see in other. I feel like that's a unique thing about Minnesota Smash is like.
Yeah.
You know, 4 of the top, like, what, 7? You know, there's like some sibling relationship there.
Exactly. Oof.
For some of them, I don't know. I think it's really cute.
Yeah, it's just, it's very much like, I don't know how to put it. It's like one of those things where it's kind of like a rivalry, but it's also like they're very much like there for each other. So when they play, it almost seems like they adapt a different like attitude or like a mindset, right? They're very respectful of each other. I think we do see this to some degree with Prince Kirby and the One. I think it's a lot of respectful play. But it's also like they take risks at the same time. They take a lot of risks. And it looks like Shinjoebi trying to go off stage for something. Oh my gosh, almost gets L1 spike for clinging on the wall there.
That's not something you see, like, people consciously using their wall cling. Like, not a lot of characters get it. But
it just, yeah, I think the reason is because there's not really much you can get off of it besides stalling.
A lot of, like, viable characters have it, too. Like, Sheik, Diddy, Bayonetta, they all have it.
That's true. But yeah, it's just, it seems like a option that just, ooh, checkmate. It's just also, I think, too, because most of the competitive stages are sloped or have like thinner ledges, you don't see it as much. With these Omegas, though, you will. Or Duck Hunt, you will see that.
Maybe Battlefield to a certain extent, too.
Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, Skorpio just like waiting for those Shadow Sneak options. Seems to have a much better understanding of how that move operates now as a defensive option than before.
Something I think that you see a little.
Oh, I thought I was going to see
you wanted that first
there.
hit. You wanted that first hit, though.
Yeah, he did.
Like, we're seeing more Shadow Sneak incorporated by Joe into this matchup.
Exactly.
And I think it's just specifically because after a while you run out of ideas.
Yeah.
And
up throw won't do it. No. Not with the Omega.
Ceiling too high. You can't throw him out of this little Coliseum they got going on.
Yeah. I mean, also to say, not like Skorpio loves the stage, of course, because Fire Emblem, it looks cool, but it's also like a good stage, I feel like, against Greninja.
Catches the book.
That will be it.
Yeah. And 160, he ain't coming back. And they're like, these two have had, their sets have been getting closer.
Yeah.
The longer they've been playing, like, Shinjoebi is generally the one to win, but, Skorpio is either, straight up won some games or just made them a lot more competitive than they used to be, which.
Exactly. I think there's something to say, too.
So hard when.
Yeah. I think there's something to say, too, about the way, like, Shinjoebi has like shown up, to be on the PR as #1 these past 2 seasons. But I feel like it's also a thing where that type of title puts pressure on you. Well, Skorpio's been able to kind of chill and like learn his brother.
He's always chilled in like the 4 through 6
like
spot,
you said,
where it's like he's extremely consistent.
I would agree with you. I think he is also the most consistent.
You can't even count on more than 1 or 2 times where you think like, man, he lost to this person, or like he finished in this place, like.
Exactly. To be fair, though, I'm a little surprised. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're just talking about. But like, I am surprised Shinjoebi went back here.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think? Like, it's just, I feel like Greninja doesn't work as well on the flatter stages. And I know we talked about earlier with Van doing that, how it was working, but that's more his play style.
Yeah, they're both extremely different. Like, like, Shinjoebi likes to go in where Van likes to just kind of, he feels out situations a bit more where he just plays more patiently.
Exactly.
Shinjoebi is more often just being the aggressor. And in a matchup like this where Robin has so many projectiles, like, he has to be, but like, he plays the aggressor role anyway.
I feel like, just having the platforms gives him more levels to, like, be more evasive of the projectiles. You know what I mean?
He's slippery. He gets to be more slippery.
Exactly.
Like a frog.
Maybe he just wants to because he knows his brother likes the stage, in which case that's really cute, and I'm all about it. Ooh!
That's the thing, too. Like, you get into that little mini mind game between each other where it's like, you know what the other kind of wants to do, but you're playing a game of chicken, kind of. Ooh, interesting to see that Greninja's forward air went out there. I think it just has a bit more range than Robin's back air. Never thought I'd say something like that, though.
It's deceptive, right?
Because those moves are so, like, they have so much range and they're so meaty, too.
Exactly. Yeah, you think that it's very much you get them off a confirm or a hard read, but sometimes you can space them out to be tricky.
And this is going to be a tough go for Skorpio because I think he has too much rage for checkmate to be a thing. And he dies anyway, so now I guess it's back on the table, which is something you can kind of take solace in at the very least.
And that's very much Joe's like playstyle because, as I said before, you're respecting Skorpio so much. He's just waiting to build up that damage for the up throw kill.
Yeah.
He's playing it safe for like a good reason.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's not a good trade.
That was a great trade for Skorpio, though.
Oh yeah, not a good trade for Shinjoebi. Great for Skorpio.
But yeah, this is like
falling up air, man.
Like you were saying about going back to the stage. Like if this is a stage that you know, Skorpio was comfortable enough to counterpick, and Shinjoebi said, you know, I'm okay with going back. Like, you kind of have to win this, because then you get counterpick advantage in the last game.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're in the driver's seat for the whole rest of the set.
Like, it is best of 5, but you don't want to ever
you don't want to fall behind.
Exactly. That's never a good thing.
Even if you fall behind, it's that much harder to come back still. So you have to win more games. You had a bit more leeway, obviously, but like, it can be so taxing to lose the first game. But
right, you are. But Shinjoebi has showed up the second stock. He has a lot of commanding presence right now.
He has the momentum right now.
Ooh.
Another up air like that, I don't think Skorpio can live.
Oh, this is really bad for Skorpio. Oh, goes for the ledge trump. Doesn't quite get it. Nice. I love the landing and mix up with the down tilt. Really smart stuff by Shinjoebi.
Tax on get up.
Ooh.
Got the book, though. You haven't seen him get a lot out of books today, just in general. He's been playing catch a lot.
Right.
But I think, you know, that one toss is enough to kind of push the momentum in his favor. Wanted checkmate, but wasn't confident on the air dodge read.
Yeah, this is a very close game, but he doesn't have the 11 sword. This is kind of crucial. Shinjoebi wants to go in.
Skorpio playing it safe, though.
Yeah, exactly. Looking for his projectiles.
That was such a good anti-air. Oh.
Wow, and it was just enough. The 11 sword coming back just in time for that. Yeah. I can wait for this set to be over. Okay.
What's going on?
So I actually texted Jaaahsh because I have to use the restroom, but I'm going to wait for this set to use that break. And I love Jaaahsh so much. He came up like, did you go? Like, he seemed so concerned for me. That was
I need someone up here because, like, putting me on dead air.
Dead air. No, that's why I'm waiting for the set.
By myself, it's pathetic, man.
I'm going to, like, wait for the set so you're not commentating a match by yourself.
But, I mean, I can do that. There's stuff to talk about, but, like, what am I going to talk about?
Dead air.
Hold on.
You can get wisely.
I'll figure something. I'll figure something out.
Figure something out. Maybe Wisely will give you some advertisements to talk about or something.
No, I guess we can. I can show the world by controller.
Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Show and tell time.
Show and tell.
You have show and tell stuff. You can show everyone my peach charm.
It's so cute. It's so adorable.
Yeah, so like literally just low-key spinners the... Wait, what? Whoa. Fire Emblem,
It's like Wario right now. Shout out to Wario.
What is happening? Marth?
I've never seen this before.
Shinjoebi plays Marth? What? I mean, like, that's fine.
And this is like
play other characters,
such a random time that, like, this is one of the matches that he decides to bring out said Marth.
I guess that the Fire Emblem, I mean, what? What? I mean, the last game was really close. Like, Skorpio just had a really clutch play.
He won because of rage. I mean, not to take a ton away from him because he got there, but, like.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, though, I mean,
catch the book.
There is something to say about, like, it's a weekly, so I think Shinjoebi wants to see how well his Marth stacks up in tournament, which is
he's going to endgame.
I just didn't know he played Marth. That's why I'm so surprised.
I've seen him play a lot of random characters, but Marth is not one of them.
He plays, like, the best color, so that's fine.
I think red's the best color because I'm a...
Oh, come on. Black, gold, and, like, white
I'm a Ken
fanboy
from back in the day.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, it works. That's one side. Okay.
We take these.
We take these.
It's like, I'm going to be the best Fire Emblem player in the family. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ooh.
Although, like, a player who's, like, as spacing intensive as Shinjoebi is, like, Marth is perfect.
It is. He's, like, very careful and, like, patient, as you said. I feel like Marth is a similar playstyle, too, in a sense where he is throwing out those things in neutral that help keep him safe, and then he finds an opening and goes in.
Safe disjoints.
Exactly. Safe disjoints.
He can exploit.
Yeah, and Skorpio, this is working for him because maybe Skorpio wasn't even ready for this counter pick, to be honest.
Maybe this isn't a matchup they play often, and it's hard
to
adapt on the fly to... Oh, I don't know why he didn't just kind of, like, even up smash or forward air. Because he had 11 sword, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He just used it.
Wow. Yeah, and Shinjoebi's patience just sitting in shield there. Skorpio can't get enough. And that's the thing. I feel like the disjoint on Marth's sword is helping Shinjoebi quite a bit because he can outrange.
Ooh, he's low on Elwind. This is the last one, I think, if he doesn't die.
Yeah, you can run out of that. Don't forget, folks, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen.
This is straight impressive, though.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by Shinjoebi's Marth right now. Oof.
almost more than a stock lead. Skorpio,
yeah, wow, Skorpio just throwing stuff out right now. He just doesn't know what to do.
Like an up throw will kill from Marth.
Up throw is still a kill throw for this character too. Yeah. Oh, he's looking for it. He's like, let me at that. Oh,
okay,
doesn't get
there's
it.
Back throw.
Back throw will do it. But I'd
Almost
say
at
like
max rage, so
I'd say like 10% more though. Up throw will still kill without the rage.
Yeah.
It might kill right now. It's pretty.
Wow, that was
a weird angle on that Omega.
It looked like he
slope
hit
there.
that like kind of
that little
corner, that little corner that the,
one of those
the
weird
wall
Omega
and the platform made.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm
Shinjoebi's Marth though. Let's go.
That was impressive.
That was interesting.
I wish we'd see that more. You know, I don't know how. Like what that matchup spread is between them, like how they kind of come together, like
yeah, if they compensate for each other well.
Yeah, like I think Sonic and Cloud compensate each other so well, which is why I use both of them. But like
that's the goal of secondaries, of course.
Generally speaking, like sometimes you just want to have fun.
I feel like the added disjoint, like Greninja's not really a disjoint character as much. Like he has less moves that are disjointed.
Yeah, like forward air is a big one, but like other than that, like. Some of the smashes had the same effect, but
I also feel like it works because you know, Greninja's setup and combo oriented. Marth is a lot more passive. He hits you once and then he's kind of like, I'm good.
Not a combo oriented character like he was in the last 2 games.
Exactly. He's different. See, I still like him in this game. I know he's not as good. I know he's different, but I still think he's an interesting character, and I actually kind of like they changed him up a little bit.
Because he played extremely similarly in the first 2. Like even in Smash 3, like he felt so similar.
Exactly. And also, like, I think this also helps him be very unique from other Sword characters. Excuse me, stream, I said also twice, but I'm very excited right now, so word vomit, word vomit.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're in there.
And I'm wondering, like, does Skorpio have experience in this, or is he just kind of figuring it out like the 2 of us? Because I'm guessing he ain't as excited as we are.
No, he's probably like, Joe.
Oh, damn. Like, Joe, come on.
Because they're brothers, he's going to be like, I'm telling. Like, he's going to go complain.
He's the older one, too, so that doesn't always...
Oh, so he's going to give his brother a little punch or a noogie or something. Yeah, just like that. That's how brothers work. I have one. I know it. Or they'll wrestle.
Missed the tech. He was really close to the wall in that stage, and 67's a pretty commanding percentage to
Shinjoebi making us very surprised. This counter pick working very well for him. Not that I doubted him, but just very surprising.
To see it come out now
the
of all
tilts.
time.
The up tilt, so good.
I want to see more. Like if he wins, I want to see more, but I don't think we'll see more.
Exactly. I feel like he'll go back to Greninja for the other opponents.
For Prince Kirby.
For Prince Kirby, yeah, probably Greninja still.
But I mean, you can't write off Skorpio yet.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's definitely now but not out. Like if Skorpio can take this stock, there we go. There it is. Just
only 18%. I mean, he had a pretty sizable deficit when he lost that stock, but now he's made it a lot more manageable.
Exactly.
And I think where Shinjoebi's getting a lot of success is he's keeping Skorpio in the corner.
Exactly. That's where he wants him, but Skorpio is slowly but surely finding more options.
And he wants to get towards center stage.
Exactly.
Like he can be not completely in the corner, but like there's a distance where he wants to be before like it just becomes a huge problem.
Right.
I guess it makes sense that Shinjoebi would play Marth because he used to play Roy. Like very.
That's true.
He played Roy very
I almost forget that sometimes that he did play Roy for a long. So he's very familiar with this style of play, and Marth is just I think fits the Greninja build better than a like Roy secondary would. You know.
That was a nice smash DI there to get out of that arc fire.
Ooh. But this is very close right now.
I wonder like what effect the 11 sword would have had there because he bronze sworded that one.
Yeah, I wonder if it was close to the edge, it might have killed.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! He had to grab 2, but Robin's grabber just garbage.
Yeah, he also could have forward smash there if he recognized that situation, but that was so scary.
Or down smash too.
Or
that would have caught behind, but I mean, it might not have killed, but it would have at least hit him.
Exactly. Oh my gosh!
Forward smash. Jump forward smash.
This is very like next big hit will do it.
I mean, how often do we see Skorpio just not doing anything?
Yeah, like
he's usually got some. He's reading some kind of book, but.
Yeah, or throwing out some projectile to control space, but he's just very nervous right now. I would be too. But Shinjoebi also has to respect that 11 sword and its power with this rage.
Hell Thunder coming out.
Oh my gosh. The tipper there. That'll do it.
No fist bump?
Rob doesn't look too
No,
happy
he's
about
not
that.
pleased. Is that like was that Jab before there?
I think so. That's a tough loss.
That's tough.
All right,
man.
folks.
Feels
Good
bad,
set.
man.
I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting.
What's up, chat? Sam, how many viewers we got? Give me a number. Give me a number and something to talk about. 26? That's not too bad. So you're saying Jason and I scared them away. Everyone else scared them away. So I want to show the chat this awesome controller I just got. It's red on the back. Oh my god, I'm so pumped. It's so sick. It's got like a rose-themed design. I've got my charms. I'm so pumped. I got it on Saturday. I've waited like my whole life for something like this. But if you want a custom controller of your own, check out Kinesis Customs. They do good work. I've seen some of their stuff up in person. They did some, trophy-esque controllers for push more buttons. I like the design you see on the screen. They have actually really affordable prices. I think you can get a gradient pattern with the controller included for just $70. We can also get it for less. Use the code DOWNB for 5% off of your order. Check them out at KinesisCustoms.com, and you can find them on Facebook as well. The Premier Minnesota Monthly Series is coming back in September. It's a new series, but it's run by the same people. From the people who brought you the UMN Smash Monthlies, come the DownB Collaborations Monthlies. We're planting a new seed with Villager, and there's going to be a new theme every month. Which time coming in October. I'm all about that. It'll be named after a down B of a certain character. We'll have all the Smash games. Smash 1, Smash 2, Smash 3.6. No Smash 3 yet. My heart is kind of...
I'm back.
Working on that one, running that one. Woo! If you want a new Discord to check out the Midwest Smash Discord. Equinox has been kind of making his presence known on the Minnesota Smash Facebook group, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Look at those states. Look at all the states.
Look at all those wonderful states. I like that orange one, Minnesota.
Oh, that's probably the best one, low-key.
Go to smashchords.com.